Wave 1 of the Thundercats Masters of the Universe crossover was pure chaos. Figures misbehaving, tech imploding, and my computer ghosting me mid-edit. It was duct tape, crossed fingers, and collector-grade stubbornness holding that timeline together. But hey, we got the episode out, and honestly, that's the fun of it. If you survived Wave 1 with me, thank you. If you're new here, buckle up. Wave 2 has landed, and we've got opinions. Wave 2's dropped, and it is a wild mix. Tigra, Panthro, and a crossover-styled He-Man. The designers are clearly vibing with the Eternia Third Earth mashup. But I'm a Thundercats purist. Tigra in Eternian cosplay, hard pass. Panthro, minus his nunchucks and grease-stained grit, missed the mark. I want the OG looks that made these cats legendary. But He-Man? He's the exception. That upgraded armor, battle-worn sculpt, and subtle Thunderian flair, total win. He is the anchor of the wave and the reason this crossover concept actually clicks. Wave 2's packaging keeps the same retro vibe as Wave 1. Bold colors, sharp character art, and that classic 80s toy aisle energy. The window boxes show off the figures and accessories nicely, and the whole layout feels tailor-made for collectors. That's the packaging rundown. Bold, retro, and shelf-ready. Now, let's bust these figures out of their plastic prisons.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
He-Man leads the charge in Wave 2 with a brand new sculpt, and Mattel crushed it. The longer hair gives him that battle-hardened, been-through-some-stuff look. Furry shoulder armor, total Viking space barbarian energy. And the lion emblem on his chest? A slick nod to the Thundercats crossover that actually feels earned. This isn't just He-Man with extra gear. It's He-Man evolved. He-Man's accessories go full crossover chaos, and it works. The claw shield mixes Eternian tech with feline flair. But the real jaw-dropper? He's rocking the power sword of omens. Yep, He-Man with Thundercat steel. It's wild, unexpected, and totally feels like your childhood figures are breaking all the rules. This isn't just a cool repaint. It is a multiverse matchup that somehow clicks. He-Man is not just visiting Third Earth, he's on a full-blown side quest. And we're here for it. Here's a fun bonus for customizers and crossover fans. The Wave 2 He-Man figure isn't just great on its own, it's a perfect canvas for some gear swapping experiments. Pop on Tigra's armor and suddenly He-Man's rocking an ice armor look. Swap in Lion-O's gear and he transforms into a regal, battle-hardened commander of the feline forces. The Thundercat emblem might be front and center, but the fit, surprisingly clean. And it gives He-Man a whole lineup of alternate looks without diving into full custom territory. If you're into that Eternia meets Third Earth vibe, this is just a fun way to play it out on your shelf. Next up, let's take a look at my favorite Thundercat, Tigra. Out of the box, he has got the essentials. Whip, sleek build, and that cool, calculated look. Then comes the Eternian twist. Translucent teal armor. That absolutely pops. It's got this magical sci-fi shimmer like it was forged in some crystal cave under Castle Grayskull. Visually, total stunner. Quick heads up for fellow collectors. While I was swapping armor on Tigra, giving him that battle-ready upgrade, I noticed some black smudges on my hands. I thought it was desk grime at first, but nope. Turns out, paint was rubbing off. Specifically, those sleek black stripes on his arms. They're flaking during part swaps. It's a bit of a bummer, especially for a figure that's been built to be posed and geared up. If you're planning to mix and match, just be gentle and keep an eye out. He's still a great figure, just one of those quirks to watch for. Last up, the big boy himself, Panthro, the muscle of the Thundercats. Now rocking in Disco Eternian upgrade. His armor channels serious Man-at-Arms vibes. He looks like he raided Man-at-Arms closet and just went hog wild. The sculpt of Panthro stays true to the core. Broad shoulders, stern expression, and that unmistakable don't mess with me vibe. Articulation solid, nothing groundbreaking, but enough to strike dynamic poses. Overall, he is the tank of the wave. Dependable, tough, and a figure that grounds your display while making the rest of the team pop. Alright guys, time for a quick boy tune-up. Tigra and Panthro came packed with some flashy upgrades, and hey, if that's your thing, they'll look cool on your display. For me, I'm chasing that good old LJN goodness. I want my Thundercats looking like they just stepped out of the 80s cartoon. Not a convention crossover. So I'm stripping off the extras, swapping the gear, and dialing it back to their classic roots. Give me a minute, and when we're back, it's all about LJN Thundercats goodness.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Alright, figures are out, geared down, and looking sharp. Mattel really leveled up with Wave 2. The sculpting is tighter, paint apps are cleaner, and the designs feel way more confident. Everything just clicks better this time. Once you strip the Eternian gear off Tigra and Panthro, they slide right into that classic Thundercats vibe. The colors pop, the personalities shine, and they have got some serious shelf presence. Only hiccup, those paint rubs we spotted earlier, especially on Tigra's stripes. It's a small letdown on an otherwise solid wave. When it comes to display, I'm all about the LJN goodness. Nostalgia wins, even with Tigra's stripes rubbing off. As we mentioned in the last episode, Wave 3's been announced, and it is mostly repaints and variants. Honestly, it feels like Mattel might be phoning it in. No new villains, no deep cuts, just more of the same with a fresh coat of paint. I am holding out hope they'll kick things up a notch with future waves. But for now, I'm keeping things classic and watching what comes next. Guys and gals, thanks so much for hanging and checking out Wave 2 with me. Whether you're here for the nostalgia, the shelf upgrades, or just curious if He-Man can actually rock the sort of moments, I appreciate you being along for the ride. We've unboxed, we've posed, swapped some gear, and talked. This hobby is wild, unpredictable, and totally worth it. Mint in box or loose and proud, there's always room for one more figure and one more hot take. Stay minty, stay fresh, and remember, don't be a thunder slouch. Be a thunder pounce. No. Catch you next time.